QA.
So we'll have to have the invite link.
I think I just posted it. I posted it on 2500. It's a 3, yeah.
Hey, so
How's it going?
Fast and Furious.
Robert.
Launched this offer earlier, so we're up and down fixing cars. Went perfectly.
Yeah, it's interesting because people are watching it, but
I just want to make sure I'm getting the names right because I'm so horrible with that.
This is actually for all the non-group. That's their American company. So it's just
hey, what's up, everybody? We're gonna be live here in like 5 minutes. Let everybody jump on. We just started sharing the link. So I've got Andy Bennis over here. Got Jason Elrod over here. He'll jump on with us in a little bit. We are going through the Iris launch right now. It's going incredibly well, whether you know that or not. We're gonna answer a lot of the questions. If you have any, send them to us on the 2500 Club or the 600 Club. We'll get them answered for you. So jump on. We'll get started here in just a second. I'm gonna mute us as we talk, so you guys don't get bored by what we're talking about.
Right.
Okay, just a heads up, guys. If you don't hear anything, it's probably because we're muted. We're gonna get started. We'll give everybody a few minutes to jump on here, and we'll get started. We'll give us like 5 minutes, and then we'll get going. My hair looks really great.
can you or can you not turn?
We'll turn.
We're gonna live down there, like halfway down the screen. I'll do it right.
Can we get Paul in here and scoot the table for it?
I don't love that idea.
You do or do not.
We have IBO tours coming through the office right now, so IBO's on the computer, IBO's in the office, IBO's visiting. It's a great day.
It's a party.
You might shut it off. Thanks.
All right, let's go. We'll give it one more minute here, and then we'll get started. I'm going to do a sound check here. I would like to not disable that.
Change your pin code. Still showing.
I didn't change the pin post.
Would you do that?
I don't actually don't think I have access to change the pin posts. All right, let's do this thing.
Hold on a second. So who's the one? You're
Hey, we're gonna go about 5 more minutes. I saw the link getting shared around. Probably not even 5 more minutes. Let's go like 3 minutes, and then we'll jump on. We just kind of decided impromptu to do this. We were talking with development and going through the Iris launch, and we're all here in the office thinking about how well this is going, and we understand that may not translate to the field if you don't understand kind of what the process is, what we're doing with Iris right now, why what we've done today is such a success, even though you may see a maintenance page right now. That's what we wanted to get a chance to talk to you guys about. If you have questions, you can post it on the events page. I'll have Andy over here loaded up on his computer. We'll look at the questions there. Also, 2500 Club, 600 Club. If you ask questions there, we'll monitor those as well. So yeah, we'll get a good chance here. Jason Elrod, our president's going to come in, join us. As always, you got Andy, you've got me, and we're doing a live hangout. And this is just off the cuff.
Yeah, it is. The definition of off the cuff. All right, so you get questions are coming through two groups.
Be right back.
Jordan has abandoned ship. Oh, you get teased. It's dangerous, man. Right? It's dangerous. Dangerous. You see the comments coming in.
What?
You want to see the comments coming in?
Oh.
Please.
All right.
Where is the question?
So let's go about 2 more minutes, and then let's go here. Someone give me a shout out on the 2500 Club here. Let me know you're live. See, Dr. Fortier is here. He's here in the events page. All right. No. Okay, cool. You want to go on?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to turn the time over to Jason here to get us started. We are in Jason's office getting ready for our corporate conference, and we decided to jump on today, guys. Give you a little bit of a recap of what's happening today on the site, what's happening with Iris, and what we have going on here. So before we get started, let's turn the computer here and get over to Jason.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome, and welcome to Championship Week. Looking forward to seeing you guys here in Utah. We got a lot of big things coming up. The theme of our conference, as you know, is a step beyond. And what we're doing today is truly a step beyond. It's something we spent over a year working on, and it's really building a system that we can build millions and millions of customers on the back of this system here. And with our Iris release, we wanted to get on and talk to you about that. Make sure that you're in the know and that we're communicating properly with you so you can communicate with your teams as leaders. So couldn't honestly be more thrilled with the way it's going. We will be pulling it up and down to do some little updates here and there, but as you guys know, even as Apple launched their new iWatch today and their new iPhones, you know, technology companies have small technical bugs that they got to work out. So that's to be expected, and Jordan and I and the team, Andy, were here almost all night last night, and very hands-on this. And as you know, this is the most important thing that will propel this company forward. So got lots of good product updates for you, and we've got a few things that I'm going to call a category changer in this industry that we're going to be announcing this weekend. It's something that we've really been trying to contain ourselves because we've got some really cool stuff, and we're about to enter the next chapter of our careers at Wake Up Now. We're really excited to do that together with you guys. So now I'm going to turn the time over to Jordan here. I want him to give you a few updates on what's going on with Iris. And as we keep this open line of communication, we appreciate your feedback. As you see tiny bugs pop up, click the link at the top of the page, report that. We've got a full staff of IT professionals that report that to the development team. And as you know, we employ all of our own development staff here on campus at the Wake Up Now headquarters. And we can walk down and I can understand from second to second basis what's going on all the time. So believe me, your input is more important than you may know. And some of you I know you know that, but please share that with us because we do strive to be perfect in these things. So Jordan, take it away.
Okay, let's do it. Let's talk Iris. So, guys, obviously we've been building up to this launch for a while here. We have known that this is coming. We've been publicizing it. We are minus 5 days over our goal of launching it. But one of the things that we decided when we were going to launch Iris is that we wanted to take the time to make sure that when we launched it, it was right. We didn't want to launch something. We learned from the Hub 3.0. I was talking with somebody on the 2500 Club a couple days ago. I think it was Andre. And we were going back and forth, and I said, look, if we would have launched Iris like we launched Hub 3.0, we would have launched it in June. It wouldn't have been now. And so essentially what has happened is we've laid the complete groundwork for a new system. You've heard this before, but we rewrote APIs, we rewrote the transaction system, we rewrote the auto pay system, we rewrote the shopping cart, we rewrote almost everything that has to do with how you make purchases, how you share. All that stuff is brand new. And it took 8 months to do this right. Now, the one variable that you always have with the system is you can have a thing looking pristine in the testing environment, and when you go live, you know there's going to be issues. So what we did is we said, okay, great. We know for a fact that based on some of the announcements we're making on Friday at the conference, that this thing has to be rocking and rolling by conference. So if we could get it out today, we could take a couple days and knock out bugs in an extremely quick fashion. And get these things put to rest. That way, by Friday, we're going to be rocking and rolling. Now, let's see here.
Do you want to draw that?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might.
Go erase it. I'll hold the laptop.
Yeah. Hey, this is going to be a little janky, but we're going to show you something.
Jordan wants to give you a quick. You're okay on power, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Jordan wants to give you a little bit of a whiteboard demo on kind of what the difference is between how we've been operating in terms of technology, how the database is operated, why things took time to fix in the old version of the hub. When things broke, they took a little longer to fix than we'd like, and there was a reason for that. So Jordan's got a very simple little demo on how that worked and what the differences really are.
Look, essentially it goes like this. Here's Hub 3.0. You have your transactions, you have your credit cards, you have your auto pays, you have your structure views, you have your products. All these things are parts that need to be taken care of to run a system correctly. With Hub 3.0, unfortunately, a lot of the code looked like this. It was a little bit amateur, right? So it kind of went all over the place. Here's your products. Here's your your structure view. Here's your auto pay. The code looped in a bunch of different classes. And it went everywhere here like this. And here's a transaction. And so when we had to find a problem, when we'd have to fix something, sometimes it would take months because what a developer would have to do is go through this line and try and follow it all the way through and try and find the piece of code that mattered, and then he'd get here and be like, oh, there it is, and he'd fix it, and then it'd break something else. So that was a hard thing to deal with the Hub 3.0. Fixes came out really slow. You guys saw that with us. We were there, no surprises. We know that the fixes went out slow. So with the Iris rewrite, essentially what we have is this now. If these are all the same classes that matter, our code looks like this. So, for example, Garrett Roberts, when we first pushed the site live today, he said, hey, we have an issue with the username that's not displaying properly on the replicated sites. So we went, found the code that mattered, went right to it, and it's being fixed right now. So when the maintenance mode comes back up, the issue that Garrett had is going to be fixed. And so what we're talking about is we're fundamentally changing how we fix things, where it goes from taking months to minutes to get these things fixed. Now come back here. Let's go sit down. That should be the end of the whiteboard. A couple things to understand about what we wanted to get out of today as well with the launch. One, we knew we'd go back to maintenance mode a couple times. It's not surprising to us. We knew that would be something we probably planned on doing. But what we wanted to do was launch and make sure that our data integrity was good. So we wanted to make sure the important things, transactions, structure views, deal stream purchases, products, all that stuff. We want to make sure that the data was good. Because in reality, data drives everything that we're doing in this company. That means that your structure view is driven by data in our system. Your payment history is driven by structure. Your credit card, your auto pay, all this stuff that matters so much about is so much to wake up now. It's all contained in data structures. And so we've completely rewritten that. They're pristine. They're super great. And what we need to do is go live on the system and see how it reacted to a live system. And the great news is we got full thumbs up on it. They look great. They did exactly what we needed them to do. And there was a few what we would call cosmetic issues. So cosmetic issue, even though it doesn't sound very cosmetic, but slow load times. That was one of the issues that we had when we launched a little bit earlier. We had the replicated site issue where your username wasn't put in. A few things like that are, in all reality, in the grand scheme of development, very minor fixes. And that's why we're saying by Friday we can have this thing rocking and rolling, and we need to because we have some great products that are releasing and some pretty sweet surprises in store that most people don't know about. I don't think anybody outside our corporate team knows about a few of these things we're announcing. We had Julian Kushner in the office here earlier. He doesn't know yet, so he'll be excited on Friday too. But they need Iris. They need Iris to work. Now, one thing we're very sensitive to, we all lived through Hub 3.0 with you guys. It was a disappointment for us. Obviously, we made a development change after that. We've kind of put in a new staff that we have a ton of faith and confidence in that has done this new platform for us. And so we're sensitive that when a launch happens, you're kind of nervous, right? You step back, you're like, oh crap, what's going to break? And so I wanted to make sure that we got on here and helped you guys understand what is happening today is exactly according to plan. Now, it doesn't feel according to plan for you guys because we have a maintenance mode page up. You went up, you loaded it, it went really slow. But from a development standpoint, this is exactly what we needed. We needed live testing. We needed people that were hitting the site, that were trying it from a lot of different sites, and we need people who reported feedback. So you may have seen Andy's post in the 2500 Club asking you to make sure that you fill out the help situation, the feedback. What happens is when you log into the hub, when we go off maintenance mode and we go back live again, you're going to see up in the top it's going to say provide feedback. Like if you're looking at your screen, maybe, well, I think I'm reversed on their screens. Maybe like right here in this area of your screen, you're going to see a little thing that says provide feedback. And you can optionally take a screenshot of your page and you can type in a message and say, hey, this page looks wrong because of this. What happens is that goes right to our development team and they're responding, adding it to the bugs list, knocking them out and fixing it. In the 35, I think we're up for 45 minutes this morning that we launched Irish. We pushed 3 separate bug fixes, 2 of which included fixes that came from people providing feedback outside of our office. So our commitment is when we launch this, it's going to be quick fixes if there's any issues. But most importantly, the things that matter most to you guys are taken care of. The data integrity, the auto pays, the credit cards, all the stuff that we took our time rewriting. I've been up since 2:30.
Have another
so,
thunder,
yeah,
Jordan.
no kidding.
Jordan's on a thunder high right now, so
yeah, I've been up since about, well, let's see, we were here till 2:30 last night. Right back at it at 8 this morning. So we're on the conference rush.
Jordan's getting loopy.
That's right. Enough thunder will take care of it.
Two things to keep in mind. One, when you log in, you're going to see the word beta in the upper left on the actual hub. It's going to be labeled beta. Now, part of that you need to know is just to set proper expectations. That when people ask, what does it mean to be in beta? It means that something is still being tested. Okay, that's just software speak for something that is still in testing, finalizing mode. And that's sort of where we are. But like Jordan said, we're moving through bug fixes lightning quick. But we want everybody, the tens of thousands of the masses, to know that it's beta, we're finalizing, we're fixing, but your feedback is critical. So that provide feedback button, there's one more piece I got to add to that. You don't need to go to Facebook and tag once up for every hub item. There's no reason to do that now. You can simply click provide feedback, fill in the details, and there's a little button in the lower left of that provide feedback box, the pop-up box. There's a little button in the lower left of that box that says provide snapshot or include snapshot of this screen. Include screenshot. Okay, include screenshot of this screen. If it's something visual, hey, it's the wrong product with the wrong description or the wrong price with whatever it is, include the screenshot. it'll go directly, as Jordan said, it goes directly to development. Just so you know, historically, when you've been in Facebook and you tag one sub, I'm not getting that. When you tag one sub, that goes to customer support. They kind of define the issue. They send that over to development. Development gets it, asks any questions they might have, and then they turn around and make the fix. We're completely bypassing that step now, and it's built into the hub. So feedback is quick, immediate, and there's an entire team over there that is doing nothing but receiving those and cranking out the fixes live as we go. And as Jordan said, last night around midnight, 1 a.m., there was still a list of about a dozen bullet points, bugs that they had found, that we had found while doing the testing, that they were cranking out before we flipped it back on early this morning. So just be confident that those are going to happen quickly. But I'm going to ask you to tell them, if I'm an IBO and you just had to nutshell it for me, what are like 3 or 4 things that are going to be different to me when I first go look at it and use it?
Well, the first thing you're going to see that's different is the user interface. So it's different, but it's more intuitive. For anybody who got in there this morning and saw it, guys, the interface is simple. I mean, it is clean. It's very easy to see where everything is. It's changed, but we'll have training videos up for you guys here pretty quickly. But it's easier. So it's just going to look a little bit different. Your transaction system is going to be different, so the cart works significantly better. Rather than having a bunch of different product SKUs for different colors, there's the option of choosing those things. It's smooth. It's very, very smooth. But like I said, that is probably 10%. It's like an iceberg. Like you're seeing that 10% of our user interface change that we have, and the rest of that thing is tied up underneath. So that's the foundational stuff. And so, you know, one of the things that when we launched Hub 3.0, the things that were the hardest to deal with were people whose auto pays got toggled inadvertently, people whose credit card information, you know, whether they felt it got toggled inadvertently, whether they did it inadvertently, whatever it was, auto pays, making sure that those are rock solid, making sure that the credit cards are rock solid, making sure that the transactions are processed in a way that's efficient. And one of the one that is actually really important on Iris is we redid the way that we share the affiliate links. So we've made a true affiliate program here, and the affiliate links are incredibly easy. It's going to make it easy for you guys to share. You can see the structure. It's nothing sitting behind a URL shortener. You shouldn't get any security errors when you do it. So there's a lot that's rewritten here on the system that you're going to notice when it launches. But again, to reiterate, guys, today is going exactly how we expected it to go, exactly how we wanted it to. You know, we're sorry that it's down for a little bit, but to be honest, there's no way to do this without letting you guys all hit it. Now, when we launched it, we saw our numbers on the website skyrocket through the roof, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. We wanted a heavy load on the site really quick to test. So give me just a second here. This is going to be awkward. I'm going to lean up forward here, and I'm going to go check and see. We've got some questions coming through here. Okay, cool. Okay, here's a good question, guys. So has everything changed? Like, is everything rewritten? No, there's still a few parts of the hub that are holding on to old code, so that are holding on to the Hub 3.0 code. Your reports, for example, is still written in the Hub 3.0 code, but it's pulling it's pulling Iris data, which makes it better. So the longer we go with the Iris data, that data is going to be very good, very pristine. It's going to make your reports better in the long run. Now, reports, we've had a ton of requests for different reports, people saying, hey, could you make this report? Hey, could we do this with our reports? Is there something we could do to add X report? We have a whole list of those things. As we get through Iris here, we're going to start to tweak some of those, add some, make it easier for you guys to use those reports. So we did hear your feedback on that. Kiamber, I heard your feedback that you want the contact information of new signups so that you can keep them in your team. I have it on our list. We're working on it, but we haven't forgotten it. We're not taking your feedback and forgetting it. We're just getting through this important part of the launch, and then we will then we'll move forward with getting some of that stuff tweaked. Anything to add there, Andy?
No, I think we're good. I don't see a whole lot of questions coming, at least on my end. So if anybody's got anything, speak now or forever hold your peace. I mean, stay tuned.
You're on the events page. Can you see on there? I don't see it here.
I'm not on the Google Plus.
Okay, cool. Well, hey guys, then we'll wrap up. If you don't have questions, obviously we haven't sent them to us the whole time, but we didn't want to spend too much time here. We've got a ton of prep to do for our conference, so we're making sure that we get that done on our side. But guys, this is about to be industry-changing stuff. Now, what you see at the hub, it matters, right? It's a foundation for us, but it's not what we're building. Iris isn't the end game of what we're building. What we have this weekend coming for you guys is going to be literally game-changing. You know, it kind of gets cliche because sometimes you get people in the audience go, game changer for everything you announce. but literally it's going to change the game. We have got some things in store for you, some products in store for you that are really going to shift the landscape of Wake Up Now. And as Jason says, that it makes our comp plan the most attainable and sustainable comp plan in the industry. It is true, and it's going to become even more true this weekend as you hear some of the announcements that we're about to roll out. And on top of that, we got some great personal development that's going to happen. So we've got Eric Worre, probably one of the best network marketers there is. We've got Eric Thomas, who's going to be there, and we've got all of our corporate guys who've got a lot of knowledge to drop on you. You should be there, if nothing else, to hear Kirby's vision laid out. We're giving the guy a whiteboard on stage, and he's going full professor mode. He's going to teach you guys about this vision. It's going to be a sweet weekend. If you can't be with us, that is we wish you were. We wish you guys were here with us in Salt Lake City, but we'll make sure we get you guys taken care of, get you the information, and you guys. I'm telling you, starting this weekend, it's time to run. It's time to run for real. This has been something we've been building up for a long time. I know there's a lot of people who feel like a horse with the reins on it, and this is going to be a big weekend. A couple questions coming in about specific questions. A search bar on vacation. So one of the things that Iris did, like I said, we rewrote the foundation. That's going to allow us to get to some of this stuff a lot quicker. So it's not going to happen on Iris launch. Look, okay, Music Bully. I don't know your real name. All I know is Music Bully Brown. Is that?
Oh, Michael Brown.
Michael Brown. There it is. Okay. Well, so Seymour had to switch. Maybe you'll be switching to Michael Brown here in a few days. But yeah, Michael, it won't be there in launch. But like we said, instead of taking your months to iterate and change, we're talking about a really, really quick iteration process. So there's a lot of really cool features that are coming. Search bar on vacation is one that we've had voted for a significant amount. So that'll be something that'll get a lot of attention. And as we can, we'll make sure that we get these features added in. Let's see. Okay, so guys, I think this is going to save. We are pumped out of our minds to see you guys at conference this weekend. We've been working our butts off. Like I said, we've been here till 2:30 in the morning, making sure that these event announcements are ready to be delivered and that we can knock this thing out of the park. So we're very, very, very excited about this, and we can't wait to see you guys this weekend. I'm telling you, coming out of this, it's Wake Up Now, the rebirth. I mean, it's about to be for real this weekend. So if you're going to be there, come look us up. Come on a tour. You can come to Jason's office. Check this thing out here. Jason's office just got redone. Oh, don't care. Look at that. We got the projector. We got the wall. The IBOs get to sign. We got the love sacks. We got the couches. So if you're going to come find Jason's office. Andy and I will be in here taking it over. We make him go to other rooms for his meetings. Just kidding. He would kill me if he heard that. But yeah, you guys, it's a ton of fun. If you come to the conference, make sure we meet up and let's talk. So anyway, Iris, it's going to be happening. We're continuing to work on it through the night. We got some changes probably well into tomorrow. We may even have some up into the conference, but we're going to get there and it's going to be awesome. And this is the foundation for us to change the game. So anyways, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us this afternoon, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you, everybody.